don't know. But I'm just trying to record this. What makes it right for an army to kill people, but illegal for people to kill people in society?
Because money corrupted everybody, man.
Yeah, guns.
No, it wasn't.
The CIA sells guns, drugs, and then they arrest you for using guns and drugs.
But before that even happened, before there was a fucking organized government, there was the money that fucking corrupted people. It was wealth and everything. You had more of one thing, it didn't matter if it was money, if it was fucking property, if it was fucking kids, daughters. Fucking people used to fucking bargain with their fucking kids and everything, man. Because fucking the kids were like fucking currency back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking.
Yeah, they get fucking cows and fucking pigs and shit
Yeah.
when you marry their daughter.
Yeah. Me and my daughter, I give you fucking 2
The
cows.
dowry.
Because fucking they wanted to make sure the fucking kid was taken care of and shit.
Yeah, it showed that you had money.
But it wasn't money, it was like, it was wealth.
Yeah,
it was
well.
a different kind of currency.
Yeah, it was like
It was currency.
you had things to offer.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So it's always really been like that, but then they started making coins.
But
Making
how are you gonna let people tell you what's right and wrong, what's good and bad? How are you gonna let a government tell you what's right and wrong, what's good and bad, what to do?
Because we have
How are you? No, we have a choice.
We don't.
We have a choice. We can resist violence. We need the resistance of violence.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to get that.
No, what we need to do is we need to stop paying them their fucking money. We need to take away their fucking rights. We need to stop letting them take our rights away. We need to make this more of a liberty of justice of people, and we need to create a population of free, hardworking people that aren't afraid of anybody telling them what to do or how to think or how to act, and let them naturally be good without being forced to be good. Let people be good without being forced to be good. And they know there's consequences for their actions, but the only reason they don't do it is because they know the outcome is a horrible place. I don't know. And then you get your hell. You get your hell that way.
The only way that's going to happen is if they fucking legalize fucking all the drugs, fucking they legalize fucking.
They need to stop. They need to stop their corrupted, money-grubbing motherfucking hands from touching our people and laying them into jail for their own fucking greed, the fucking desire to sell us guns, the desire to sell us drugs, and then throw us in prison for it, and actually take our money by giving us tickets for no fucking reason. Giving us when people should have the power to decide, people that live in America should have the power to decide whether weed should be legal or whether drugs should be legal. Yeah, the whole world, but you have to start with somewhere. And I think America is so corrupt. All these politicians is ruining everything for everybody because they just get paid so much amounts of money to do whatever the fuck anybody tells them to do. Everybody's just doing what everybody tells them to do. And that's what the Nazis did. Or that's how the Nazis got into fucking killing the Jews, because they just kept on doing whatever they were told to do. And if we just keep on doing what we're told to do, that's what's going to happen. We have to stop being afraid, and we have to start making ourselves we have to stop trying to be good and just be good. And we have to let people know that they don't have to fall into their violence. We don't have to be a violent people.
That's why the government should step back.
The government should.
They should let us fucking control
our
fucking laws.
We should allow ourselves to teach our kids the way of enlightenment, the way it should be. We should allow our kids to learn how to be enlightened, how to understand enlightenment, and how to be free from the tyranny of people telling other people how they should act, what is good, what is bad. because they don't know what's good or bad. They're just being told what's good or bad. They have no choice in the matter. They only know what they're told.
No, but listen, if they took all those laws away,
I'm not talking about.
if they made everything legal, except little bits of stuff.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, fuck the drugs. Just make the drugs legal, but then regulate them, so then people don't overdose. They have a straight amount of dosage, and then they get treatment. No, everybody has a straight amount of dosage, so they don't overdose, and they're actually told the dosage of these drugs are illegal, but now they're illegal, so they never overdose.
Exactly, that's what they should do.
And then they get treatment for their problem. You give them the freedom to have treatment for their problem, and then not be afraid to get treatment for their problem or be afraid to have a problem. They shouldn't be afraid to have problems. People should not be afraid in their own country. We should not be afraid of our own countrymen. Our own countrymen should be a helping brother. We should not be slaves to war. We should not be slaves to other people's ideas. We are forced to do everything that we do. We were never wanting to work hard to give everybody our money and have a house that we don't even live in or that we don't even need. Animals don't need fucking material possessions, and they're happier than we are. And we're just crowded fucking cattle that they believe they can control, and we're consuming. They didn't even have fucking recreational consuming back in the fucking 1920s. They just started recreational consuming, and that was where they fucking started getting really greedy.
Yeah, back in the day, man, there was a lot more peace, man. There was just a lot more peace.
And like
because it was freedom, the government didn't fuck with you. You had your farm, you had your property, you lived.
You knew.
You had your family.
People know what's right from wrong naturally. You don't have to tell them what's right and wrong. People are gonna know that, and you don't have to force them into doing what's right. And you don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them that doing drugs is bad, because you know damn well that fucking feeling good and having fun is good. But the only reason people are even overdosing is because you made it illegal, and they don't know the fucking dosage, and they're fucking killing themselves that way. And if you could get rid of that fucking bullshit of fucking control, it's all about fucking control and deceiving and fucking taking people's free will away, because they don't want us to have free will. Because if we had free will, they would be fucked. They never wanted us to have free will. We have the illusion of freedom. We have the fucking illusion of freedom. Benjamin Franklin said that fucking... Yeah.
It might be bad at first. If they took all the laws away, it would be bad for a little while.
Not all the laws.
Not all the laws, but most of the laws.
I'd say murderers, rapists, they go to fucking jail, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah. But they did that back in the day, though, too.
Yeah, murder. I don't know about jail. You know what? What the fuck? Why do we have murderers and rapists here? I mean, well, what do we do with them? I mean, what do? We fucking cut their hands off, I guess.
Anyways.
I don't know.
It would be bad at first. It would be chaos at first. But eventually, people would get used to it, and people would fucking learn.
What is it? An eye for an eye,
People would learn to understand that fucking, that there's no need for all that, because everybody's fucking peaceful, there's no more laws.
Resistance of violence, you murder somebody, you die. You rape somebody, you get publicly raped. You die, I guess.
Yeah, you die.
No, that's fucking bad, too. But it's like, why do rapists deserve to live? I mean, they destroyed someone's life by raping them.
Exactly.
I mean, you'd actually probably fucking put this person in fear of everybody. They're fucking secluded. They're fucking getting fat. They're fucking losing everybody they love. They're fucking destroyed. And, like, Why does a rapist get to go free? He has no remorse.
Exactly.
Why should we have remorse for that? Why would we have remorse for a murderer that has no remorse?
Exactly.
Why would we care? Why would we give a fuck if he lives? I mean, but why would we let rapists come back on the streets? Why would they get the chance to rape again? When you know that they have a problem with fucking raping people, they're gonna rape again. But you'd let him back on the street. The child molester, he's gonna molest again
Yep.
because he's
Kill
a
him.
that's who he is.
You kill him.
His true self is a fucking child molester.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
No, you know what? And the government shouldn't be the one to kill the people. If
The people
dude
should
rapes-
decide.
If the dude rapes fucking a chick, the chick should be the one to fucking kill the guy.
No, she should be the one to decide his fate.
Yeah, and she's the one that should
You know,
hold out that fate.
People should have the ability to decide
No,
the
you're right
fate.
about that. You're
People
right.
should have the ability to decide the fate of their
Like if somebody
the accuser.
If somebody killed somebody's brother, their mom should be able to
Like the
decide whether to
accuser,
die or not.
the accuser should decide the fate of the person that did the crime.
Mm-hmm. Whether prison-
But before they,
prison
but
or
before
fucking
they decide the fate of the person that did the crime,
should
they have to
kill him.
prove it. They should have to prove it, and then they get to decide. The accuser gets to decide what happens to the person that did the crime after we prove it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if we get rid of all these pussy laws, go after the true evil people, not, maybe, stop telling people what's evil and good. You know what's fucking evil and good, man. You know, busting the fucking people's houses with fucking machine guns for unpasteurized milk is fucking evil. You know damn well you are some evil motherfuckers for busting some fucking Amish motherfuckers' house and taking their milk and fucking their kids' fucking milk out of their fucking mouths and fucking pointing guns at people. You know you are a fucking pieces of shit. And you were just told what to do, but you do it anyway with a smile on your fucking sick pieces of shit faces. You do not deserve power. We do not give you power. We do not give whoever claims power, power. That is what's wrong with society. We need to stop giving people that claim power, power.